The Prime Minister is said to be shaken by a horror poll out today. In the latest Taxpayers Union Curia poll, support for Christopher Luxon's National Party has plummeted to just 28.4%. Senior political correspondent Jenna Lynch says that in government, that is untenable. So the obvious question is, are Luxon's days as Prime Minister numbered?
It's hard when you can't quite do what you're supposed to. And the Prime Minister has had one of those weeks.
We understand this.
Exacerbated today by a truly terrible poll result. Luxon flinging National downward into the 20s, his deputy leader not even bothering to sugarcoat the disaster.
It's obviously not a good number, and put it this way, that's a poll, but if that was the number that National got on the actual election, that would not be an acceptable result.
In the latest Taxpayers Union Curia poll, National has nosedived down below 30 to 28.4%. That is untenable. Contrast that with Labour out in the lead on 34.4%. Usually not that good, but under the circumstances, it's put them in pole position. There's not much movement among the smaller parties. Greens on 10.5, New Zealand First on 9.7, ACT on 7.5 and Te Pāti Māori on 3.2. But translate it to seats and Nationals losing the Treasury benches to the left. Labour able to make up the numbers with the Greens and Te Pāti Māori.
Absolutely, we need to do better than that, because the risk, if we're polling at that level, is most importantly, and I do sincerely think this is worth considering, is that there could be a change of government.
At the end of the day, the election's a long way away, and people will judge us closer to the time on whether our policies have worked to turn around the economy.
The party is not yet hitting the panic button and drawing their swords, but there was already disquiet in the lower echelons of the Nats ranks, with those in marginal or list positions feeling squirmy in the 30s. And Luxon's shocker of a performance on Monday over New Zealand's position on the US and Israel's strikes on Iran has heightened tensions.
Well, I mean, we obviously understand. We're not saying that. What we're saying is that we understand this. I don't know how to be any clearer, guys. I mean,
rubbing salt in the wound of the poll result, this from Nicola Willis is savage.
So I don't think it's been a great week for the Prime Minister.
I don't think it's been a great week for the Prime Minister. Ouch. That is a devastating public statement from your 2IC. It could be read as an attempt to distance herself from the leadership ticket, and when asked to say Luxon was the right leader, it took a push for her to say yes.
Is he the right guy?
Well, he has the backing of the caucus, and
You're not giving me an answer. Is he the right guy? I mean, it's a simple yes or no answer.
Well, yes, I am giving you that answer, which is that I'm saying he has the backing of the National Party caucus.
Christopher Luxon has gone to ground, deciding to hold up and have a good, hard think. Political insiders have told me that he is taking some time to consider his options. And here's where it gets serious. Behind the scenes, some MPs are saying things like he has support as long as he wants to do the job, as long as he wants it. That puts the onus back on Christopher Luxon, someone who usually has unwavering confidence in himself. There is widespread recognition within the party that a bloody coup is the wrong way to go. The public hates it when political parties talk about themselves. So it seems that Luxon is the only one with the deciding vote on his future, for now.
Well, in the last hour, Christopher Luxon has made an unusual, unscheduled appearance on News Talk ZB with Heather Duplessis-Allen, and she asked him if he's considering standing down.
no.
Why not?
Well, look, I mean, we've got a lot of work to do, and I think, I've got skills that actually are very useful at this time when we're trying to navigate some challenging global environments. Our biggest challenge in this country is our economy, and I understand the economy well. I appreciate there's a lot of Kiwis still doing it tough and are challenged by that and are frustrated by that, as I am. But, we've got to follow the plan, and it's starting to work a little bit, and we want to see more of it happen over the course of the year.
What are your ministers telling you? Are any of them telling you to consider your future?
No, not at all.
Are any of them telling you that they back you?
All of them, yes.
Is there, if this is not a poll number, Chris, that's bad enough for you to consider your position, what is the poll number at which you do?
Well, can I just step you through the polls, right? Because, if you're in my position, I get asked every single week by a different journalist or a different media organisation that has its own polling, right? And there's often public polls that I'll have 2 public polls in a week that will be saying different things. Well, the only polling I look at is the one that we do internally for ourselves. Since
and what is that telling you? Where are you guys sitting?
Well, I don't talk about it, obviously, but I just would reassure you if there was a problem, I would be doing something about it.
Well, Jenna Lynch has been told about the National Party's internal polling by a caucus source. She says it has National at around 32%, so 4 points higher, but still below Labor in today's poll on 34.4.